exercise to get the body you want. So, should you be running? Do you need to run? Should you be walking? Should you be jogging? Should you be doing yoga? Should you be doing Pilates? Weight training? Now, that's what I'm going to speak about in this video, is weight training. Now, why I'm going to speak about weight training in this video? Because in my experience, probably 80% of women who go into weight loss, maybe more than 80%, do not give a second thought to any type of weight training. They really don't. They just totally dismiss it as something which is not for them. It's for the guys. It's for the guys who stand in the corner of the gym posing in the mirror. When in actual fact, weight training could be the best thing that you ever invest your time in when it comes to exercise. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 specific things. Number 1, the myths surrounding weight training and women. Number 2, I'm going to talk about the benefits from weight training. And number 3, I'm going to talk about effective weight training for you to start to tone and shape the body in the way that you want it to be toned and shaped. So let's first of all deal with the myths around weight training for women. And the biggest myth for women is around weight training is that if you do weight training, you're going to get great big rippling muscles. It's simply not going to happen because women do not have the same level of testosterone as men. So you can push a lot of weights and you will get some tone, but you will not become massive like you see some of these guys bursting out of their swimwear, or indeed some women who you may have seen on TV who have got, really large muscles. Those people tend to be on, not all of them, but the ones at the extreme level are probably on some sort of enhancing testosterone type of regime. So fear not, you are not going to become muscle bound because you do weights. So let's move that to one side. Let's talk about some of the important things, which are the benefits to you for weight training. Well, number 1, the huge benefit is increasing your metabolism, because past the age of roughly 30, every decade thereafter, you're going to be losing between 5 and 10% of your lean body tissue. Now, as you lose that lean body tissue, your metabolism naturally starts to diminish. There's a bit more bad news here, I'm afraid, for you, and that is women, you will start off, and not start off, but do start off with less lean body tissue than men. So unless you're prepared to do something to address that, by the time you hit 40, 50, you've lost so much lean body tissue. You know what ensues then? And you've probably heard the phrase before, middle age spread. So weight training is going to help you to recapture some of that lean body tissue and boost your metabolism. So you can actually be burning more calories at rest than you are doing now. How great's that? So that's one of the obvious benefits. The other obvious benefit is going to be to tone and shape those areas that you want to get toned and shaped. Your arms, your legs, your stomach, your buttocks. All those areas that you dream about getting shape and getting toned to, weight training will do that. Going for long periods of cardiovascular for 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes, an hour at a time, yes, it can contribute somewhat to weight loss, but nowhere near as much as what you think it would. So weight training really is a massive benefit. A third benefit to you is going to be joint protection. All of our joints require musculature around them to actually protect them. Without that musculature, you're going to end up with joints that eventually over time become a bit rickety and may lead to things like osteoporosis. Osteoarthritis. Another benefit, I've just mentioned it there, osteoporosis. Putting some sort of significant weight through your joints is going to help to stave off osteoporosis along with a good diet. And the last one I'll speak about as a benefit is your posture. As we all age, again, there's a tendency for things to go south and there's a tendency for us to become a bit hunched. So if you can do the right sort of weight training, you'll find that your posture will actually improve, or at least you'll maintain what you've got. And that also helps with a youthful appearance as well. Now, in terms of the principles around weight training, I'm not going to put on here, and I was tempted to give you a demonstration of lots of exercises, but actually there's so many things out there that you can do, you've just got to pick up a book and look at them. I thought I'd give you the principles around good weight training so you can be time efficient. When you exercise your body, you want to be thinking about exercising large muscle groups. So you want to be working your chest muscles, because when you're working your chest muscles, you're also working the back of your arms. You want to be working your back muscles, because when you're working your back muscles, you're also working the front of your arms. You want to be working your legs because you're normally working your glutes, your thighs, back of your thighs, front of your thighs. So you want to be exercising large muscle groups at once. That will A, be more functional, so it's more representative of what you do in real life, and it becomes more time efficient. Standing there with a 3 kilogram weight in your hand and just bending and straightening your arm up and down, that is not an efficient way to actually train with weights. And not only that, you're working with a really small muscle group. You want to be working with large muscle groups so you can actually maximize A, the toning effect, but also any calorie burning that you're going to get as well. And I would just add at this point that exercise should not be treated for weight loss. You have to do way too much of it. I said earlier on in one of the videos that actually once you get your mindset right, 80% of your body shape changing, 70 to 80% of your body shape changing is getting your nutrition right. In terms of how many times you need to train to get the body shape that you want, the tone, the look, you're looking to train anywhere between 3 and 5 times a week. Once you've achieved your goal, then to maintain it, depending on what you want to maintain, it could be anywhere between 2 and 3 sessions a week. But to get any sort of significant change up with your weight training, it's going to be 3 to 5 times a week. How long do the sessions need to be? You don't need to put in much more than half an hour. You know, I regularly train people for half an hour at a time. And as long as you know what you're doing and you work in the ways I've just described, you can easily and comfortably exercise your body effectively, including some cardiovascular as well, in half an hour. So hopefully you found that of use. Just to recap very, very quickly. So the myths, you're not going to get massive because you haven't got enough testosterone. The benefits are immense. Metabolism increase being a big one, tone and shape another one. And in terms of training your body, think about working with large muscle groups at once rather than working individual muscle groups. It's going to be far more efficient and far more functionally beneficial for you in your day-to-day life. So that's video number 3. We've got one video to go, and in that final video I'm going to bring together in a very, very simplistic way how you can take all that information I've shared with you and bring it into a plan so that you can start to move forwards to achieve the body shape that you want, the weight loss, and hopefully be able to maintain it for the rest of your life. Bye for now.